Good day. Welcome to Mayorkings TV News. I am Matu Okpamitorishe and here are the headlines. Olu of Warri's representative raises alarm as ocean surge washes away Ishekiri communities in Warri North. Delta State fully ready for the 8th National Youth Games. Military vows to arrest killers of personnel in Okwama community. Tinubu claims petrol subsidy removed to provide resources for infrastructure investments. Delta Airlines appoints new manager for West Africa. Biden hints at ending Ukraine long-range weapons restrictions. Eagles unluckily held at WABs in Kigali. Now the news in details. The Office of the Sole Representative of the Olu of Warri/liaison to Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has raised alarm, stating ocean surge has washed away several Ishekiri communities in Warri North local government area of Delta State. The Olu of Warri's representative to NNPCL, Edema Collins Orishe-Timeyin, in a statement issued in Warri Delta State on Tuesday, September 10, through Eshe Matthew Eyitemi of the Media and Publicity Unit, listed Oreye Ereyoke, Orere, Ogeye Zion, and Ogeye Ajadogo as the Ishekiri communities in Warri North local government area that ocean surge has swept through for the past 2 weeks.
Chief Daniel Reneju to store any old man in the community to store the man inside. Now, only thing is to do. All the houses collapsing because of erosion. We need the sea protection. Look at my father's house. The wood where they take the house. No. For 3 weeks, don't plant. Now some of the wood now put for that home. Some of the wood now put for that home. Yeah, we now stay with my wife, with my children. Some of the wood when I come up to that place, now throw it for that home. We need sea protection for the community to save. Oh yeah, okay, community.
Okay, sorry. What did the school name when they say they were lost? The primary school?
Edosa Primary School.
Edosa Primary School.
Edosa Primary School.
Edosa.
Yes, Primary School.
Primary School. The same for the sea now.
Yes.
So the village people now they don't get school.
Yes.
Where they go because the primary school where they go, we don't dey inside the sea. So now government will beg go
to help us.
NEMA, the super deck.
Yes.
Make una come to our aid o.
To come and
NDDC. Make una come to our aid o. Federal government, state government.
The Zion, the Ajadogo.
Na victim dey talk.
See everything now they go for that house. You go see it there.
The Olaja house, no be there say be that one.
Yes.
Olaja house don enter river finish o. That's why the primary school enter the primary school river.
Edosa Primary School.
Edosa. Okay.
Primary School.
Meanwhile, the most alarming situation was the fact that communities' only borehole, which served as the sole source of drinking water, has also been claimed by the ocean, leaving residents with no choice but to rely on ocean water for bathing without access to clean drinking water. However, the situation in the neighboring communities have worsened. The Oreye Zion and Ogeye Ajadogo communities have been entirely submerged with no trace of the community's existence. Efforts to reach Orere, the adjacent community to Ogeye Ereroko, was unsuccessful due to the lack of access to a jetty, as much of the community have been swallowed by the ocean. Notably, the legacy of oil exploration, Oreye is the host to Chevron's offshore oil block, Okan Field, where oil was first discovered in 1963. The combined effects of oil extraction and natural forces from the Atlantic Ocean have eroded the coastlines, leaving these communities more vulnerable to the encroaching ocean. As a result, homes, schools, and the livelihoods of thousands of residents whose primary occupation is fishing have been destroyed due to the pollution, oil spills, and other consequences of oil exploration activities. This led to an urgent plea for assistance from the federal government of Nigeria, the Delta State government, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and the United Nations, and all well-meaning individuals and organizations to come to the aid of these vulnerable communities. Ahead of the opening ceremony of the 8th National Youth Games, scheduled for September 12th, the Delta State government has said it is fully ready for each free hosting of the event holding in the state capital, Asaba. The assurance was given by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Kingsley Emu, after an inspection visit of various facilities for the competition. He assured that while the facilities, including competition venues, accommodation facilities, and arrangements for transportation, are satisfactory, the state has also placed high premium and put adequate measures in place for the security and safety of participants. However, the facilities visited include the main bowl, the 3 indoor sports halls, the swimming pool, and the VVIP and VIP lounge at the Stephen Keshi International Stadium. The Cenotaph, part of which has the courts, the ultra-modern hockey pitch and its adjoining sports hostel, and the hostel facilities at the Denis Osadebe University, which is expected to accommodate about 70% of the athletes. While at the Denis Osadebe University hostels, Dr. Emu inspected the beddings, toilet facilities, electricity and water supply systems, and also took time to taste the food being provided for the athletes. Meanwhile, Dr. Kingsley Eze Emu was accompanied on the inspection by the chairman of the local organizing committee, Chief Solomon Ogba, the Director General of the Delta State Sports Commission, Festus Owejoro, Chairman of the Facilities Subcommittee, Victor Onagagamu, Chairman of the Media and Publicity Subcommittee, Harrison Ocholo, and the Head of the Operations, Media and Publicity, Honorable Fred Edori, and a number of other members of the LOC. The Defense Headquarters has vowed that no matter how long it takes, the military will continue to hunt for the killers of the 17 officers and soldiers who were on legitimate duty in the Delta State community. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Christopher Musa, made this known at a media briefing after a joint military, police and paramilitary security meeting on Tuesday in Abuja. The CDS spoke to Chief of Defense Training and Operation, Major General Emeka Onumajuro, on the latest Okwama operation. According to him, the Defense Headquarters was reviewing operations in the northwest zone of the country with a view for better synergy, considering results, noting that the various operations will soon be brought together and harmonized under one commander for more effectiveness.
They saw these men coming through Okoloba side. They passed through the forest to Okwama. Then the children, the women, the men there, everybody run away. Then immediately these people started shooting.
They come to raid the community down again. And what we lost in that community yesterday, with the little thing the people have started to start their life again, everything, they have destroyed everything again. And we lost 3 persons again. What is happening?
Because we are tired. If you are not from Nigeria, just make the just tell us carry where they want to carry us go. I will not hurt myself to say it because we are tired. We are very tired. If they like me, they can if we arrest me to go where they want to carry us go. Because enough is enough. Say me we just die like that. Are we not a human being like them? Why are you suffering us like that? I mean, this is the first issue. What do we even do? We do our house, they will come and fight us, beat us, carry our people, arrest our people, kill our people. We just keep calm. They continue. Instead of that, if there is no way to help Okwama, let just come and kill all of us at once.
He urged communities in the northwest to desist from supporting or providing terrorists with information, noting that when troops who were embarking on a fighting patrol had their MRAP vehicle stuck in the swamp, It was locals of the community who informed the terrorists, and they came and were making social media events of the situation. President Bola Tinubu has said that the removal of petrol subsidy in May 2023 was designed to free up resources for the investment in critical infrastructure. The president spoke on Tuesday when he declared open the 17th Annual Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria (CIBN) Banking and Finance Conference held in Abuja. Tinubu, who was represented at the event by his deputy Vice President Kashim Shettima, described this year's theme for the CIBN conference: accelerating economic growth and development, listing the challenges to include high inflation, rising cost of living, unemployment, infrastructure deficits, and effect of global economic opportunities for growth and development. The president also noted that his administration is committed to strengthening infrastructure development in the ongoing bid to grow Nigeria's economy. Meanwhile, he said that his government is committed to upgrading Nigeria's infrastructure to support economic growth. He also mentioned that he was investing in roads, railways, and energy projects through public-private partnerships to reduce transportation costs and improve market access. However, the singular decision of the president has been criticized by many Nigerians, including labor unions, as over 200 million residents of the country battle unprecedented high cost of living and inflation. Now on the business news. Delta Airlines have appointed Mary Gbogbaniyi as the new manager of sales for West Africa with immediate effect. The airline made this known in a statement signed by the General Manager of Sales, Middle East, Africa, India, Manoj Kurakose, on Tuesday. According to the airline, Gbogbaniyi will be based in Lagos to oversee Delta sales and commercial operations across the West African region, including the airline key online stations in Nigeria, Ghana, and Senegal. The news stated that Gbogbaniyi joined Delta with a wealth of experience in the aviation industry, having previously served as a sales manager for Nigeria at Emirates for 9 years. Before a tenure at Emirates, she worked with Lufthansa German Airlines for 6 years, culminating in the position of a regional manager for key accounts. The airline further stated that she also had an extensive background in sales and management, coupled with her strong understanding of the aviation market, which made her invaluable addition to Delta's leadership team in West Africa. Now on the foreign news. President Joe Biden has hinted at Washington lifting restrictions on Ukraine using US long-range missiles against Russia. It stated that if granted, it will fulfill repeated requests by Ukraine to loosen the limits on US-supplied weapons, which officials have said has left them fighting against Russia's full-scale invasion with their hands tied. Russia is yet to comment, but President Vladimir Putin has previously said such action could lead to very serious problems. Meanwhile, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and his UK counterpart, Foreign Secretary David Lammy, are in Kyiv to discuss the issue with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Blinken has said that one of their goals ahead of the visit was to hear directly from the Ukrainian leadership about their objectives and what can be done to support those needs. However, during his visit to the UK, Blinken accused Iran of supplying short-range ballistic missiles to Russia, saying they could be deployed against Ukrainians within weeks. Lammy described Iran's move as a significant and dangerous escalation. The missiles are likely to boost Russia's arsenal, enabling it to hit the Ukrainian cities close to Russian borders or areas it already controls at the same time as it deploys its longer-range missiles deeper into Ukrainian territory. Iran has repeatedly denied supplying such self-guided weapons to Russia, News stated that Ukraine wants the right to attack and destroy them, but cannot currently do so using US weapon systems. Now on the sports news. The Super Eagles played a goalless draw with Rwanda in their second Group D game of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations disqualification at the Amahoro National Stadium, Kigali, on Tuesday. Interim coach Austin Eguavon made just one change to the team that defeated Benin Republic 3-0 in Uyo on Saturday, with Lazio midfielder Fisayo Dele Bashiru starting in place of Alex Iwobi. The coach surprisingly kept faith with Victor Boniface by starting Victor Osimhen from the bench. After a cautious few minutes of play in Kigali, the game started to open up, and Atalanta forward Ademola Lookman thought he had opened the scoring only for his goal to be disallowed by the referee, which is decision on an infringement. With little action in the first half, Eguavon introduced Osimhen and Moses Simon at the start of the second half, which underscored his intent to win the game. Reluctant to relinquish these two games without defeat, the Waps pushed harder in the second half and were almost rewarded for their effort in the 5th minute, but Trust Ekong made a timely intervention to prevent Innocent Nshuti from pulling the trigger. The Eagles responded with an instant attack with two substitutes, combining well, but Simon's intended pass for Osimhen was deflected for a corner kick. Nigeria came close to scoring the 66th minute after a fine cross by Ola Aina was fumbled by a Rwanda goalkeeper, Fes Ntwari, as the ball fell kindly for Lookman, who failed to react quickly, allowing the Waps to clear their line. Now a recap on our headlines. Oluwafuori's representative raises alarm as ocean surge washes away Ishekiri communities in Warri North. Delta State fully ready for the 8th National Youth Games. Military vows to arrest killers of personnel in Okwama community. Tinubu claims petrol subsidy removed to provide resources for infrastructure investments. Delta Airlines appoints new manager for West Africa. Biden hints at ending Ukraine long-range weapons restrictions. Eagles unluckily held by Waps in Kigali. That's the news as edited by Emanuela Timiala. I am Matu Okwemitorishe. Thanks for watching.